most dangerous man in the room isn't the richest, isn't the loudest, isn't the most connected. It's the man who needs nothing from anyone, yet chooses his alliances carefully. Because when you need nothing, no one can control you. Most men don't realize this, but neediness is weakness in disguise. Not emotional weakness, strategic weakness. The more you need approval, help, validation, or rescue, the more leverage others have over your life. Power begins where dependency ends. Neediness makes you predictable men who need others hesitate. They tolerate disrespect. They compromise standards. They explain themselves too much. Why? Because fear of losing support controls their decisions. Predictable men are easy to manipulate. Independent men are not. Independence sharpens the mind. When you know you can survive alone, your thinking changes. You speak clearly. You decide faster. You walk away without guilt. Not because you don't care, but because you don't fear being alone. Clarity comes from self-reliance. Not needing anyone doesn't mean isolation. This is where weak minds misunderstand. Powerful men don't reject connection. They reject dependence. They choose partnerships, not crutches, alliances, not lifelines. They collaborate from strength, not desperation. The strongest bonds are formed by people who could walk away, but don't need to. Self-reliance builds unshakable confidence. Confidence doesn't come from being supported. It comes from knowing you can handle pressure alone, paying your own way, solving your own problems, standing by your own decisions. Each moment of self-reliance builds inner authority, and authority cannot be borrowed. Need nothing and you gain everything. Here's the paradox. The less you need people, the more they respect you. The less you seek attention, the more your presence is felt. The less you chase, the more gravity you carry. Detachment creates dominance. Emotional independence is the real power. Men who rely emotionally on others are easily destabilized. Mood depends on messages. Confidence depends on response. Peace depends on reassurance. But emotionally independent men are steady. They don't panic in silence. They don't beg for clarity. They don't collapse under distance. They remain centered, no matter what happens outside. Build a life that doesn't need rescue. Build skills that pay. A body that performs. A mind that thinks clearly. A code that doesn't bend. When your life is structured, support becomes optional, not essential. And optional support is power. The power of not needing anyone is not arrogance. It's freedom. Freedom to choose. Freedom to walk away. Freedom to act without fear. Become the man who stands firm, with or without applause, with or without backup. Because a man who needs nothing cannot be owned, cannot be manipulated, and cannot be broken. If this message hit you, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and keep building a life so strong, nothing external controls it.